Hi, this is Tutor Nick P, and this is Suffix 38. Suffix today is gamy, G-A-M-Y, as a word ending. Okay, somebody wants a screenshot, do it right now. Let's get right to it. The suffix gamy derives from ancient Greek, meaning union or marriage. So it always has something to do with marriage. So we have several examples here. Here's the first one. Bigamy, one of the most common ones. The state of having two legal or illegal spouses at the same time. So it has to be at the same time. The reason we say legal and illegal, well, in most of the Western world, most countries only allow you to be married to one person at a time. So if you married the second one, the second marriage would be illegal if you never divorced the first one. Okay, but of course, some Muslim countries, maybe the men can have 4 wives. So in that case, both wives would be legal. So that's why you could have a definition like that. She discovered her husband never divorced his first wife. He was practicing bigamy. All right, let's continue. Endogamy, the practice of requiring or pressuring to marry within one's ethnic group. So in your particular society, they don't want you to marry outside of that. Some groups practice endogamy, well, some groups that practice endogamy were the Yazidi in northern Iraq, Orthodox Jews, Old Order Amish, Jehovah's Witness, and the Parsi of India. Okay, I'm sure there's some people in that didn't follow that, but they were pressured into it. All right, let's continue. Monogamy, another common one. The practice of being married and loyal to one partner. So you're married to them and you stay loyal to them. I think we could actually even use monogamy for, even if you're not married, but you're very loyal to your partner. You don't cheat. Neither one of you cheat. You practice monogamy. Ever since he got married, he practiced monogamy his whole life. Trigamy, the state of having 3 marriages at the same time. He was accused of practicing trigamy. And there's other words for like 4, 5, 6 too. All right, let's continue. Deuterogamy, a second marriage after the death of a spouse. So this is different. You're not married to them at the same time. So the spouse died and then you remarried. We don't hear this term a lot, but this is the name for it. So deuterogamy is also sometimes called digamy too. Okay, good. Let's go on. Now, sologamy, okay, remember solo usually means like one person. So sologamy is marriage to oneself, very strange. Even though most countries and societies don't recognize sologamy, there are a number of people who actually have had sologamy ceremonies. They decided to just marry themselves, okay. And just as another note here, in 2007, a Sex and the City, had an episode called A Woman's Right to Shoes. The character, Carrie Bradshaw, claimed she was going to marry herself. Yeah, I remember this episode. It really had to do with the shoes. That's why it was titled A Woman's Right to Shoes. That character, she always bought very expensive designer shoes that were like $300 or $400. And I think she went to somebody's apartment party one time, and the woman didn't want anybody to wear their shoes into the apartment, and she didn't want to leave her shoes outside because they were expensive. But she's saying, no, don't worry about it, don't be silly. And she did leave them out there, and somebody stole her shoes. And she wanted that lady to pay for her shoes because she forced her to leave her shoes outside. And that woman said, okay, I'll pay. And then she found out that they were like $400. Said, you're kidding, forget it, I'm not paying you that money. That's your fault. You shouldn't buy such expensive shoes. And this was her way of getting around it, because I guess the other one was, I think it was about a wedding party too. And she was, so she claimed, well, okay, I'm going to marry myself. Now you got to buy me a wedding present. I want those shoes. So that's what that was about. But this episode actually kind of encouraged or stimulated some people to get this idea of doing these sologamy ceremonies. Okay, anyway, I hope you got it. I hope it was clear. I hope it was very informative. Thank you for your time. Bye-bye.